If you would like a chance to get a random item every time you start a battle in Fear and Hunger, then the Pinecone Pig is for you. The Pinecone Pig is a craftable item that you can equip to your character's accessory slot. Then it gives you about a 25% chance of receiving a random item every time you initiate a battle. You can get all sorts of different items such as alcohol, cloth fragments, herbs, blue vial, red vial, tobacco, even a buckler shield. Even though what you get is random, it serves as a good accessory for getting extra loot in Fear and Hunger. It works especially well if you're playing hard mode because these items are harder to come by and you can use the Pinecone Pig in ways to grind out healing and food items to make your run much more easier. So let's get into how you actually acquire the Pinecone Pig. There's two different ways to obtain the Pinecone Pig. First off, you can either loot the Pinecone Pig instructions and craft it. It's a random chance to find the Pinecone Pig instructions, so it's just about looting the bookshelves and seeing if you're lucky enough to get it. If you are, great, then all you need is 2 sticks, which you basically can get out the courtyard or the garden, and a pinecone itself, which unfortunately you'll just have to see if you're lucky enough to loot the pinecone from the boxes or the barrels. The next way you can acquire the Pinecone Pig is by using an empty scroll and just writing in, "Oh Lord, give Pinecone Pig." It will say you get the Pinecone Pig instructions, but actually what it does give you is just the Pinecone Pig itself, so then you can just equip it straight away. Once you have crafted your Pinecone Pig or received it from the empty scroll, then you can go ahead and equip it to your character in the accessory slot. Then every time you initiate a battle, you'll have a 25% chance of receiving an item, or you can just grind out a ton of items early on. And if you want to do that, you're going to have to find an enemy that doesn't attack. So early on in the game, we have 2 enemies that are available that doesn't pose much of a threat to us. And the first one is the Torturer. So if you head to level 1 in a hall, you can find the Torturer that wanders up and starts a dialogue with you if you haven't already talked to him or killed him. If you didn't kill him, then he'll still be in his dungeon, so you can go back to him. And then simply you'll just want to cut off his arm, the one that's holding the knife in his hand, so he can't attack you anymore. And all you have to do then is start the battle and run away, and just keep doing this over and over and over again. And that gives Pinecone Pig a chance to bring you items. So as long as you've got the perseverance, then all you have to do is keep grinding it out until Pinecone Pig brings you a range of items. If you did happen to kill the Torturer, or you just want another easy enemy to fight, then you can head to the Butterfly. He's located in the backyard, so it's early on in the game too. And all you have to do is talk to him and initiate a battle. And again, see if Pinecone Pig has brought you anything, run away, and repeat. Both of these ways are simple ways to grind out loads of items. But again, beware, it's random on what items you get. I think it's like 5% to get alcohol and 2.5 to get everything else. But if you're willing to put in some time, then you can stock up on some items for your characters if you want to do that. So that's all on how to obtain the Pinecone Pig. It's especially useful in hard mode in Fear and Hunger, as I say, because items are more difficult to come by, so once you've got the Pinecone Pig equipped in your accessory slot, you've got free loot. And you can still use these enemies in hard mode and attack them the same way, and they won't fight back. So it's just an easy way to grind out items and make the run more smoother. Anyway, that's all for now, and I hope that helps.